Jeff Sessions, he met with state attorneys general to discuss social media companies censoring conservative speech. This is important. Congressman Louis Gohmert joins us now, Republican, of course, from Texas. Louis, welcome to the program. Now,
always good to be with you, Stuart.
Oh, careful. Wait till you hear what I've got to ask you. You're on the Judiciary Committee. What do you think? Is regulation of some sort coming to these social networks? Give us your opinion on this.
See, Stuart, I don't think we need regulation. When we had a hearing with Facebook and Twitter, forget the third, but, you know, the interesting issue was they were saying, you know, we don't need any regulation. We needed to be treated just like, you know, publishers of anything else. And I said to them, look, that's how we have a solution here. We don't necessarily need regulation, but you need to be liable for the problems you create as a publisher, just like any newspaper is. Right. So I think that would solve the problems. People that are screwed around are defrauded, which I think is occurring, where they pay for a service, then find out that actually they didn't get brought to the forefront as they paid for, that they had algorithms that sent them to the back of the line. You just sue them. That's how we solve the problem. No more regulation, just sue them for fraud, sue them for their breach of agreements, and therein their liability will solve things, I believe.
Okay. I want to talk to you about the Kavanaugh hearings. This is day 3. They've just resumed in D.C.
Those are hearings, though? Is that what we're calling them?
Political theory, theatre, whatever you like to call it, Louis. But look, at the end of the day, have you got any doubt that he will be approved and confirmed on the Supreme Court? Well,
I believe he will be, but there's always a question. But I feel comfortable. I feel confident that he will be confirmed. But, Stuart, let's just talk about that hearing for a second. What we have had for some time is leftists decrying bullies, that we've got to do something about bullies, and yet the left has turned into the biggest bullies in the country. They're the biggest bunch of bullies. They were bullying Kavanaugh. They're bullying his family. They're bullying the Trump administration. They bully Republicans when you try to go out and eat or you try to go different places. There is no civility in these people that decry bullying when they're the biggest bullies. And we got to get back to civility, and these people need to be punished as bullies, and it is a crime to do what they're doing, and they need to be arrested, not just taken out of the hearing room, arrested. And I know when I was a judge, I'd made clear to my deputies, if somebody disrupts, they're to be taken out, and I don't mean in 10 seconds, 20 seconds, I mean immediately, or you're going to be taken out of my courtroom and get somebody in there who will get the troublemakers out. And by the way, yeah, I got to punish people for their contempt of court when they disregarded the orders back then. I just can't believe that we're allowing these kind of disruptions without them paying a high price for them.
It's a farce. I wonder, I've got just 30 seconds, Louis, but I do want your opinion on this anonymous op-ed piece in the New York Times where a senior official is said to be trying to reverse from the inside the president's policies. I'm appalled, quite frankly, and you got to be.
I have one word, Stuart, and that's coward. Coward. Step up and make those claims.
Okay, I think within 24 hours we should know who it was.
And then fire his rear end.
You can't keep secrets anywhere at this place. Louis, it's always a pleasure having you on the show.
Always good to have you.
Welcome back
today. Good to be with you, Stuart. Thank you.